Good afternoon, guys. So, in today's episode, we're gonna discuss pronunciation chart step by step. Today, we're gonna talk about vowels. So, please stay tuned and let's get it started. Let's go. So, let's start with phonetic chart. So, what is phonetic chart? The phonetic chart uses symbols to show us the sounds we should make when we say a word. Letters in the standard English alphabet can have lots of different symbols in the phonemic chart depending on the word they are in. So for example, we have word free and sit. So the first symbol we need to focus on is long E. The sound of this symbol is sometimes spelled using E and is in words like cheese, free, tree, and bee. It is also sometimes spelled with EA in words like beat, heat, seat, and read. So the next symbol we need to focus on is F. This sound is usually spelled using the letter E, as in red, and bed. It can also be spelled using IA as in said and EA as in head. Now we know phonemic symbols for these two sounds, we can look at the examples again to see how the spelling and pronunciation differ. I love to read books. Yesterday I read a book. This sound is usually spelled using the letter I, as in sit, and business. It can also be spelled using Y, as in symbol, and UI, as in build. This sound is usually spelled using the letter A, as in cat, and manager. It can also be spelled using IA, as in plate. Now we know the phonemic symbols for this sound, so we can look at other examples from our chart. Another sound, this sound is usually spelled using the letter U, as in cup and budget. It can also be spelled using O, as in company, and OO, as in blood. Now we know this new phonemic symbol. This sound is usually spelled using the letter A, as in car and market. It can also be spelled using R, as in start. This sound is usually spelled using the letter O, as in job and project. It can also be spelled using A, as in watch. This sound is usually spelled using OR, as in workforce and morning. It can also be spelled using O, as in law, and AU, as in audit. This sound is usually spelled using the letters O, as in book and good. It can also be spelled using U, as in put. Schwa sound. This sound is usually called the schwa sound. It can be spelled using almost any vowel letter, as in about, support, and problem. This sound is usually spelled using IR, as in first, and service. It can also be spelled using ER, as in person, and UR, as in turn. This sound is usually spelled using the letter A, as in make and presentation. It can also be spelled using IA, as in train, and A, as in day. This sound is usually spelled using the letter I, as in time and client. It can also be spelled using Y, as in my, and I, as in high. This sound is usually spelled using OI, as in point, and invoice. It can also be spelled using OI, as in boy. This sound is usually spelled using OU, as in account and sound. It can also be spelled using O, as in now. This sound is usually spelled using the letter O, as in open and proposal. It can also be spelled using OI, as in road, and O, as in show. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you enjoy my channel, please hit the subscribe button and always stay tuned. Up next, we will talk about pronunciation chart, this time about consonants. So please stay tuned. I will soon make a new video. So let's see each other one more time. Bye bye. Have a nice afternoon. Bye.